attendees in the webinar. We are going to start. It's 8:02. We are well ahead of schedule. Congratulations, everybody. And I'm going to record in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, thank you. Hey, thank you, everyone. Welcome to the Robofest Online World Championship Senior Unknown Mission Challenge. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, Lawrence Technological University, Denso, Michigan Council of Women in Technology Foundation, Robo Matter, NDIA Michigan, Real Time Technologies, Sortech, IBM, IEEE, and Toyota. Without your support, this would not be possible. So thank you very much again. Thank you to all the teams for making a smooth check-in process. Today we have the Unknown Mission Challenge. Mission task will be totally unknown until the day of the competition, which is today. And then robots will be built and programmed at the competition. This is our schedule for today. Again, we're running a bit early, but hopefully that works out for everyone. I know how these competitions can be. They can be some long affairs, so hopefully we'll get done a little early today. Yeah, right now we're in the opening ceremonies. We're gonna have some introductions, and then there's gonna be a team introduction period. So each team will have 1 minute to introduce themselves, and there'll be some awards for the best introduction. Next, we will come to the main part of the event, which is the unveiling of the unknown mission, followed by a 1 hour and 50-minute work period, a quick inspection and setup, and then we will do 2 runs. So we will do the runs, and this is the time when each site will have to make a video. We'll do the first run, and then quickly set up for the second run. No modifications of the robot or program will be allowed between the runs. Oops. And then we'll have a closing with a group picture, and then some final instructions of how to submit the files. So that is our schedule for today. Okay, next we have the a welcome message from the president of Lawrence Technological University.
Greetings, friends of Lawrence Technological University all over the world. We welcome you to the first ever Robofest 2020 Online World Championship, the only robotic competition in the world this year. I am Virendra Modgil, President and CEO of Lawrence Technological University in Michigan, USA. As you know, Robofest is all about STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics learning. Success at Robofest requires mastery of multiple STEM and computer science subjects, which in turn drives preparation for college classes and high-tech careers. Additionally, Robofest teaches students to develop soft skills such as problem solving, teamwork, creativity, and communication. This year marks our 21st Robofest season. 2020 will be unforgettable. Due to the coronavirus situation, all the qualifying and regional competition around the world were abruptly halted in early March. However, we did not want to halt the learning opportunity for students. LTU's Robofest created new modality in the competition-based learning environment to cope with the unpredictable future rather than canceling it. So thank you for your participation in this new, unique, and different format of competition. I commend all of the teams and students here for being active learners and pioneers who are eager to master technologies for the future. As you may know, Lawrence Technological University was founded in 1932 with the support of the auto pioneer Henry Ford. At that time, Ford's famous Model T factory was at the forefront of an industrial revolution that changed the world. Likewise, we are at such a forefront of new technologies today. LTU and Robofest are paving the way. Someday, I hope you will join us here at Lawrence Tech to continue to do the excellent work you are already doing with L2U's Robofest. Your efforts are advancing science and technology for solving real-world problems. At this time, I would like to thank all the teachers, coaches, mentors, and parents. You make this program possible for our students. Without you, teams do not exist. Additionally, I would like to thank all of the inspirational international directors who have organized local qualifying competitions or are sending teams to Robofest 2020 Online Championship. Finally, we cannot give enough thanks to Robofest's local judges and LTU judges for their dedication and volunteerism. Let us give all of them a round of applause. In closing, I wish all of you luck with your endeavors today and hope you have a great connected learning and collaboration experience through this unprecedented online Robofest 2020 competition.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have a brief introduction of the Robofest staff. My name is Elmer Santos. I am the Robofest Assistant Director. Also here today, we have Dr. CJ Chung, Dr. Joe DeRose, who's the chairman of the Unknown Mission Challenge Committee, and also the designer of this year's game. We also have Shannon Polonis, Robofest coordinator, and Terry DuBois, who will be our official timer today.
Pam's also here today.
Yep, Pam Sparks.
In a different role.
Yes. Okay, next I have the I'd like to introduce the location head judges. Yeah, without your help, this would not be possible. Yeah, I will read each judge's name, but anyone that's interested in finding out more about our location head judges, we have some information available at our website, robofest.net, on the World Championship page. So our judges today are Ken Chang, Arparna Raghava, Syed Hussaini, Ragaro Andra, Indira Cabrera, Joseph Sowan, Diana Laura Gonzalez Chavarin, Daniel Oliver, Leslie Jopa, Liliana Elisa Ramirez Vargas, Pai Chang Jung, Munir Abubakar Sude, Ileana Elena Riva Gonzalez, Manuel Aquino, Roberto Peña Gamero, Liang Chen Chang, and Chenan Wang. Thank you very much for being our location judges today. Okay, next we're gonna do the judge's oath, and that's going to be led by Daniel Oliver.
Hello, I'm Daniel Oliver, and I'll be reading the Location Judge's Pledge. On my honor, I agree to serve today as an official location judge of the Robofest Online World Championship in a completely fair and impartial manner for this global event. I personally commit to this responsibility with no previous conflicts of interest, direct relationship to the teams, or predetermined expectations for the outcome of this competition. I understand the spirit of Robofest. The students solve problems, and adult coaches' parents are not allowed to assist during the competition. I have read the rules carefully, understand them clearly, and will make my evaluations based on the rules. After the competition, I will submit videos and scores with integrity.
Thank you, Daniel. Okay, next we have the Contestants Pledge, and that will be read by Gabby Talent.
Contestants Pledge. You do like
Hello. As a Robofest team member, I understand that the focus of Robofest is about learning through competition. I will show personal integrity by honoring all Robofest rules, valuing fair competition, and respecting judges and all other participants. I will do my own work. I will not receive outside help from coaches, mentors, electronic devices, or other sources during competitions, and I will strictly follow impounding procedures. I pledge to make the first online Robofest 2020 great by upholding the spirit of Robofest.
Thank you. Okay, next we're up to the team introduction. These are the teams we have today. I'm not going to read the list because each team will be introducing themselves. So as I announced your name, I would like each team to unmute your microphone, and then you will have 1 minute to do a brief introduction. Some things you can talk about are where you're from, your coaches and mentors, and the names and roles of each team member if there are more than one. Okay, so first up we have team 2638, Ian and Andrew.
Hi, my name's Ian Chung.
Hi, I'm Andrew Chung.
And we're team 2638 from Michigan, United States.
We'd like to thank Mrs. Catherine Biss and Mr. Elmer Santos for being a great coach and mentor for us in Robofest.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, next we have team 2639.
Yeah, my name is Avanish, and I am from Cranbrook Schools, based out of Michigan, United States, which is in the northern part of the U.S. As I said before, my school is Cranbrook, one of the leading robotics schools in this area, and my team mentors are Mr. Santos and Mrs. Biss. And since I'm the only one from this team, I am the captain and the builder and programmer for this team.
Thank you. Okay, next up we have.
It looks like this team has been, has dropped off. We're working behind the scenes to get them back online. So
Okay, they contacted you?
Yep.
Okay, we'll come back to them. All right, so we're gonna move forward with team 2473. Yeah, one sec, let's try to spotlight them. Could you spotlight them, Shannon? Okay. 2473.
Yeah.
So, hello, my name is Tarun and I represent Team Tech Televisors and we are from India. Last year we had a really fun time representing India at Robofest and we were fortunate enough to even win. And this year, due to COVID-19, we're even more excited for the online competition.
Hello, my name is Arnav. I've been participating in Robofest for the past 4 years. My favorite competitions, of course, UMC, because of the excitement you get as the task is unveiled at the competition day, which is a new challenge. So this year, due to COVID, we're having an online championship, so I'm excited to see how it goes.
Hi, my name is Joe. I'm from Team Tech Televisors and we are from India. I like UMC because it's very challenging because the task is unveiled just before the competition starts and it's exciting to participate online.
Okay, I'm sorry, your time is up.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have 2897-1.
Hola a todos y mucha suerte. Namaste o Shubkam Naim.
Ni hao, so ni hao nie.
Hi everyone and good luck. We are Garage, we are from Mexico. I'm Sebas and this is my teammate Alex and Pilvin.
Thank you very much. Okay. Next up, we have 2900. Matt.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Santiago and I am the builder. Hi, my name is Diego and I'm the builder and the programmer. Hi, my name is Fernando and I'm the programmer.
Su nombre.
Our team is Met and we are from Mexico, from the school Electronic, and we are proud of being here.
Luck to everyone.
Luck to everyone.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next up, we have team 3004-5.
You're good. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So the team name is ourselves because the only team member is me right now because of COVID. My name is Gabby Talent. I'm from Hazel Park High School, and the coach is Pam Spartans.
Okay, thank you. Okay, who's next? There you are, 3718-1 PSI bot.
My name is Anthony. I am from Ghana. I've been studying robotics for 5 years. This is my third time in a robotics competition. I declare that one thing. I was recently to robotics in 2016, and I have learned a lot from it. I wanted to opportunity given me and able to improve upon my knowledge of STEM. My team has completed the competition. My name is Jonathan and I have been involved in the project for the past 4 years. I've also participated in several international competitions such as Social in 17 in Costa Rica and also the show Discovery and Spice. Second is there is how to pursue a career and also find myself better my education, knowledge technology. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next up we have teams 37, 28-1, Tacos.
From Toluca, Mexico, as Robotics presents Tacos. I am Daniel. My name is Alex. And this is UMC. Have a nice competition.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well done. Okay, well, next up we have, let's see, 3730-1. You, Edison.
Good day, judges and everyone. We are Team Edison. We are from Taiwan.
I'm Edison Lee.
And I'm Hank Wu. And we are excited to participate in this competition.
He excels in various programming languages.
And he is good at building the structure of the robots.
What we do is learning
the new technology and all kind of robotic related knowledges on the internet, and we share the information we learned with each other. And those are the reason we consider we are the best partner who can always support each other and are able to think independently and solve problems together. So that's why we are the perfect team.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I think we have our team back, right? Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Okay, last up we have team 2642.
Askari, go ahead.
Hello, I'm Askari on team 2642. I'm from Cranbrook Schools in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. And I'm on team Cypher.
All right, thank you. Okay, we are up to the point that I believe everyone has been waiting for. It's time to unveil the Unknown Mission Challenge. So at this point, I would like to turn it over to Dr. Joe DeRose.
Good morning, everyone. And good evening, good afternoon, wherever we may be. Here we go. Can everyone see the presentation? I hope so. We can get started now. So again, welcome to UMC, Unknown Mission Challenge. This is the senior division. Let's go ahead and get started. So first item are the rules. So again, teams may only use approved robot kits. We'll do that already this morning during check-in. The big add to this year is that the text display capability, an LCD screen of some sort, is something you're going to need to provide on your robot. And most importantly, your grading or your scoring will be done based on what's displayed on that screen. A huge element what's going on. So please make sure when you build your robots today that the LCD screen or display screen is clearly visible, so it's not covered by too many wires or other parts. Okay. Again, no pre-assembled robots. And the rest of these we've been through already this morning. A big thing, no communication with coaches and parents. If there are any questions, reach out to me and I will address them. Thank you very much. So for the challenge this evening, it is Robo Multiplication. Okay, so your robot must scan a playing field and compute the product of two operands. The operands will be coded using a base 2 4-bit representation. We'll talk about that in a minute, right? The encoding is shown here graphically. It will be placed random location on the playing surface, which is basically a piece of paper. It'll be white piece of paper. And the approximate size is 28 to 30 centimeters wide and 20 to 22 centimeters tall. So that piece of paper will either be a standard 8.5 by 11 letter sheet of paper or potentially an A4 sheet of paper, depending where you're participating. The encoding will be oriented with the x-axis and the y-axis shown here. So although the encoding can be placed anywhere on the piece of paper, it will always be aligned with this x-axis and y-axis. So that means it'll never be diagonally across the paper. And we'll give you some examples to work on while you build your robot. The encoded operands and location of these bits will be unveiled after impound. Okay, your robot may start anywhere completely off the playing surface, this piece of paper, but it may only be touched by the competitors when it's completely off the playing field. So once it enters the playing field, you can no longer touch it. Okay, your robot will have 2 minutes to complete the event, and your maximum robot size is 25 by 25 centimeters wide, right? So basically a square footprint, and no taller than 50 centimeters. And that's for the entire run. So you can't build an arm that extends beyond 50 centimeters. All right, let's talk a little more details. So the encoding will be done with 9 bits. So for example, here, this would be bit 0, and then we'll just kind of continuously count from 1 to 8, all right? Bit 0 is a starter bit. It will always be true and can be used to denote the start of the bit encoding. Because the bits are located in a random location, we put 1 bit as 0. That will always be true. Bit 0 will always be true, so you know where it starts. Then bit 1 through 4 and 5 through 8. So the next 4 bits, the first 4 bits will be the first operand, and the next 4 bits will be the second operand, right? And the idea is you need to decode these two numbers and multiply them together. Remember, with the bit encoding, the most significant bit is bit 1 and bit 5. And I'll show you here graphically. Hopefully this makes sense. This is generically how the field will be laid out. There's some additional data on here that will not be on the playing field. But again, you have a starter bit, which will always be true. And then the next 4 bits will be operand 1. A bit will be true if it's dark line. If it's false, it will just be blank. Okay. So in this case here, we have bit 1, 3, and 4 that are true. So the most significant bit being the first bit, but at value 8, 2, and 1, you add those together to get 11, right? The second operator will start here. Bit 5 and 7 are off, and bit 6 and 8 are true. So they correspond to 1 and 4. Sum those together to get 5, and so the result will be 55. Okay, again, a true bit will be noted by a solid dark rectangle. A false bit will be left blank. For full score, your robot must display the correct result, basically this in base 10, right? So you're reading things in base 2, converting to base 10, performing the mathematical operation, and displaying the result on your screen. Some additional information, right? Competitor interaction with the robot during runs. Contestants may only touch a robot when it's completely off the playing field. If a contestant touches a robot while on the playing field, the run is terminated and no score will be given. Other rules, that's a little tricky this year, right? The robot may enter and exit the playing field only once. So the idea is you push the button to start the robot, it will move onto the playing field, move across the playing field, and exit the playing field. And it is done. There's one pass run. There's not multiple passes on the playing field. However, you can program your robot to turn and move around the playing field, but you may only get one pass. Okay, the run is initiated by the start operation off the playing field. The run is terminated when the contestant touches the robot off the playing field. So the robot's going to start off the playing field. It's going to move onto the playing field, do its work. And once it exits the playing field completely, and a contestant grabs the robot again, that determines the end of the run, okay? The amount of time it takes for that to happen will be a part of the scoring today. So judges, we make sure that we initiate the run at the proper time, and we observe the Zoom time when the timekeeper, right, when the contestant touches the robot again. That will dictate the end of the run and will be recorded and used for scoring. All right. Once the contestant has a robot, they then present it to the judges so they can display the LCD screen. That portion is not timed, right? The idea is that the LCD screen will hold the answer. Contestants, I'd say, hold it for up to a minute after you're done running, so the judges have time to videotape and potentially photograph the LCD screen. Okay. Again, playing field information. There'll be an axis system on a playing field for reference. It will be aligned with the edges of the playing field. Also, there may be some words written by the axis system. So if you look over here on the sample playing field, there may be some text down in this corner right here. Hopefully it's not in your way at all, but it's just to denote for record keeping what the playing field is. All right. Again, the encoder operands will be placed randomly on the playing field, and they will also be aligned with the edges of the playing field, right? So the axis, everything, if you look here, this is parallel to this edge. These edges are parallel to this edge. So everything is beautifully aligned is the goal. All right. And then most importantly, in case anyone wants to try and read the playing field and program the robot directly with the answer, the encoded operands will be covered until the robot motion is initiated. Only the starting bit will be displayed. So I'll show you a graphic of that in a moment. Here is your playing field and surface. The idea is that the playing field will be taped to a larger playing surface. This could be a Robofest table, floor. It's an unknown color, but it should be uniform in color, right? We won't, if you have like a tiled floor that can interact with the robot, we don't want to do that. So the judges will give you sheets to work with the practice, but your actual run field will just be taped to the floor like this, okay? And your robot can start anywhere on this playing surface as long as it's completely off the playing field. And again, run is initiated by starting and then going through the playing field, and exiting is the end of the run. How will you be scored? You will receive a score based on the accuracy of your scanning and computation of the mathematical operation. Your robot must display the encoded information in base 10 format. Operand 1 multiplied by operand 2 equals the answer. So for example, the previous example, this is what we expect to see on your LCD screen for full credit. All right. Please keep your answer displayed for 60 seconds after the run so the judges may record your answer. Your final scores will be a sum of run 1 and run 2 score, right? And whoever has the highest sum of those two scores will be determined the winner. If there's going to be a tiebreaker, where I assume there will be today, the tiebreaker will be the fastest robot, right? The lowest overall time of run 1 and run 2 combined. So the trick today is get your robot to do this successfully and determine how fast you can get your robot to do it. Because I'm assuming a lot of people will be successful today. I'm always impressed at how well everyone does. Okay. If the lowest time does not yield a winner, multiple teams can occupy the same position. We might have multiple winners today if you all get it done within the same amount of time. And the timing resolution is only a second, right? It's very important that the judges look at the Zoom timing and the run of the robot. Also, when you submit a video, we'll be able to look at the video timing as well to try and find that. Okay, so if you're within a half second of someone, it's most likely going to be a tie. Okay, here we go. Just to demonstrate how it's going to happen. When you go to run, the first step is that you will place your robot on the playing surface off the playing field. The starting bit, the first bit will be shown, and everything else will be covered by a piece of paper, right? And this is when you're ready to go. At that time, we go to step 2, where I instruct the run timer to start, and the robot is last touched by the contestant to initiate the run. Last touch of the robot, right? Once it is in motion and begins to enter the playing field, so contestants can no longer touch it, the covering is removed. And then the robot is going to, you know, travel across the field, do whatever it has to do. Let's assume this goes right through the field. And eventually you'll get to step 4, where it's completely off the playing field. The contestant grabs the robot that denotes the end of the run. And at that time you show the screen to the judge. Here is a sample scorecard that will be completed. And so you understand the points. I apologize. It might be, let me make this a little bigger. So you get 15 points for identifying each apron correctly. And you only get those points for displaying on a screen. You get 10 points for the correct product. So let's say you identified the first operand as correctly, but you missed the second one. You miscoded, but you did the correct math. So let's say the last example was 11 and 5. Let's say you did 11 and 1. And you showed the product being 11, you get points for having the correct multiplication, but you won't get points for having both operands. If you get both operands right and the correct product, then you get a bonus of 10 points. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And that'll be for a total of 50 points. 50 points per run, a maximum score of 100, and time is recorded for each run. Okay, and total time there. Good. One last thing, I know you guys are anxious to start, but this is going to be the run procedure. Okay, so what we're going to do to run, this is later in the day, we'll review this again before we run, but the idea is we'll set up the field, we'll have the operands covered on the starting bit displayed. We'll ask all the contestants to have the robot ready to run. Give me a thumbs up through Zoom. We'll ensure the site judges are ready to go. They'll give me a thumbs up through Zoom. We'll ensure the timer is ready. They'll confirm with a verbal response. We'll then start the video recording on site. I need all the local judges to start the video recording. You need to make sure that we get the 1, 2, 3, go on video. Okay, so get the volume of the Zoom meeting up in the room. Once I have confirmation all the videos are running, we'll begin with the 3, 2, 1, go countdown through Zoom. We'll remove the cover of the field, and the robots, as the robots are moving, will be removed right once they're moving. And we'll continue recording the run until the run terminates and the video display recorded mathematical operation for a minimum of 10 seconds. Okay, so judges, when we're all done, you need to upload all your files to the Google Drive. This link will be in your email. You will upload your checklist, the videos of run 1 and 1, 2, and if you like to take a photo of the screen at the end of the run, that's fine too. So the biggest problem we had with Junior yesterday was reading the screen. So contestants, especially the Lego NX EV3 users, you might not want to print the text on the first row. The first row of that LCD screen, there's like a curvature in the glass. It's sometimes hard to read. Maybe put it right in the middle of the screen and maybe use a bigger font. But for sure, I'd suggest putting it in the middle of the screen to make it easier to read. That's one suggestion. That is the competition today. So we'll now, again, this presentation will be shared to you. So you'll have this. I will now ask if there's any questions.
I did just email everything to all the location judges.
¿Alguna pregunta? Oh, was there a question there?
Hi, we have a question.
Yes.
The distance between the lines are gonna be always the same measure between.
Oh, great question. That is correct. Yes. And so if you look at, let me grab some materials here. 1 second. It's a great question. I'm having trouble with my desktop here. I apologize. If you look at the material that's sent to you, what we did, let me get the practice mat. I think you should see this. You guys see my presentation of the practice mats on the screen?
You're still sharing your screen, Joe? Are you wanting to turn that off?
No, I want to share this screen with everyone right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just resume share. So you're going to see. There we go. That's what I want to show. This one. Is this sharing? This boy. You see the test mat on the screen?
No, we still see the presentation.
Yeah. Let me. I got it for some reason. There it is. Okay. Thank you. So you'll be given test mats to practice, and you'll see this test mat here, which is every bit true. shows you how they're aligned. They will all be equally spaced. Okay, so contestants should be receiving these test mats as examples to practice with. Okay. Any other questions?
We haven't received the email.
Yeah, so the email should have been just sent to everyone.
Is that Taiwan?
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay. Let me verify the email address. I sent it to. What's your team number?
It's 2897.
I sent it to let me double check here.
While they're working out, are there any other questions from the contestants about the rules, scoring, or the procedures?
Is there a different email? I sent it to ERENDIRA810
All right, we're gonna check that one.
Okay.
We were checking the other judge email.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I sent it to the judge email for the panelist that's registered. So if you are using a different email, please make sure you check that one.
Thank you. Judges, as the students and contestants begin to work on solving this problem, we ask that you print out the test mats for the students to practice on. So they can
using the same way to print to make sure that it's the same accurate measurements.
Right. So we have, again, the actual size printing, the test print here, and again, as long as the printouts are consistent, that's why we want to be consistent. It's very important that we have the same playing field across the globe. So, okay. If there are no other questions, last call for questions before we start.
Terry has a question, Joe.
Terry,
Go ahead.
I just have a clarification on the time when it's recorded by the judges. Are they to record the time showing on the screen or the time that has already elapsed?
So the idea is, what I've asked the judges to do is record the Zoom meeting timer, right?
Okay, the time that's showing on the screen then.
The idea would be right after the robot reaches the end, the students grab the robot, you would then turn your camera to the screen and grab the timer. And I know there's gonna be a little bit of delay there. We have the full video so we can look at the time as well, but I just want to try and get that synced. And then
I just wanted to clarify that in case anybody was not real sure. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we'd love to have. It's difficult, right? But we'll try. And I'll remind the judges all of this as we get closer. So keep things going here. I want to try and get the students started. So if there's no other questions.
I think there's one question.
Yep, go ahead.
Is the distance between all of them already, is that set?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. Yeah, it'll be consistent. What you see here, all these will have the exact same. Now the position, like for example, if I grab this guy, it might be here, there, it could be anywhere on this map.
Yeah, but the distance between them is all the same, and that'll be known.
Yeah, you can see the field as I move them around, it's always going to be the same.
Okay.
Now, one thing I want to note is that see how these little bits are labeled here? That will not be that way on the playing field. You will not. I only do this for you to help you for the testing, right? These bits will not be labeled. There'll be no numbers on the playing field, and this title obviously won't be there either. The playing field will look, just to give you an idea, will look something like that. And if I just do, something like this, just to give you an idea. Sorry. Nope, I want to do solid fill, white. Right, this is what the playing field would look like when you run. Okay, that's what it'll look like. There'll be no, so I don't think anyone's going to try and program the robot to recognize these letters and numbers, but just so you know, that's what it'll look like when you run. I added this just to help you practice and program your robot. And remember, one pass. You can't read it with your eyes and try and enter it into your robot. Your robot's got to read it and make it happen. So with that, I think we should get started. If you have questions during the build time, you can come to the Zoom and ask a question verbally or ask via chat. Okay. If you don't hear from me in chat for 30 seconds or a minute, then you can bark at me and say, hey, I have a question. And we'll get to it. Okay.
Yeah, I have a question here.
Yes.
So this is a test world, right? The actual sheet will we get later, or is that going to be the time?
Definitely. So with about 10 minutes remaining in the build time just before impound, we will send the judges the actual competition maps.
Okay.
Right, and you can print them at that time and then set them up, but they need to be covered and not shared with contestants, so they don't know before the run what because it's fairly easy to program the robot with the answer, right? We don't want to allow that. We want to make sure that prevent that from happening.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can we choose the start position of the robot?
Most definitely. Anywhere off the playing field is acceptable. So when you go back to here.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, you got it? All right. Just need to make sure that no part of the robot is on or over the playing field. He's be completely off. And he's be completely off when you touch it again to indicate the end of the run.
Are we ready to start the timer?
I think so. Any other questions can come in while we're doing that. So if you want to take control and start the timer, that'd be great.
All right, Terry? We'll go ahead and start the timer. So coaches and judges, please let the students do their own work. And we'll go ahead and start the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. We will be calling out time intervals throughout the work time, so you will not have to focus as much on the screen. We will highlight the screen throughout the work time. We will also highlight individual teams' screens throughout the work time. So we can make sure that all the attendees on the webinar can see their teams working very hard. Good luck to everyone.
Mr. Judges.
Yes.
Yes, we have a doubt. How many times or do the team can do a reset during the running time?
I'm sorry, can you re-ask the question? How many
Yes.
times?
How many times they can reset during their running time?
None. It's a one run event. So they put the robot down, it runs onto the playing field and off the playing field. There's no reset.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your work time is now at 1 hour and 30 minutes. 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Hello, we have question.
Yes, there's a question?
Yes. So the team is asking, like, if, as you see here, here is like the sheet that we're going to paste, and then here's like the plain surface. So since we have the table, they want to know if plain surface is all the table or we have to mark it. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, that is a minimum size playing surface. They can use the entire table.
okay, perfect. So actually, if they paste the test sheets there, they can like use the rest of the table as the plane.
Yes, exactly right. That's correct.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I see a hand raised. Is there a question?
I think that was the team that just asked the question, Elmer.
Okay, should we lower it?
Yes, I will do that.
Ya, no estamos mutados. No, nos pidieron. Me apareció la opción de que si nos podemos mutar. Y siento que uno es mucho, ¿eh? Sí, 5. Sí, pone menos. Bueno, 5.
Just a note out to judges, as contestants start building robots and testing, it's a good time to check the size of the robot to make sure they adhere to the dimensions. That way they don't build a whole robot, get done and realize it's too large. So please check them as they're building, just to help them along. Thank you. Again, 25 centimeters wide and long is the biggest it can be, not including wires, just the base building elements. Thank you.
So there's any like measurement of their height of the robot?
The maximum is 50 centimeters for the height.
Sorry?
50 centimeters for the height.
Okay, 50.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Sí. ¿Ya estamos? Es Santi, pásame más cinta, ¿no? Esta cosa ya no pegó. A ver, no le muevas nada, ¿eh? Quiero ver si esta cosa cambia con otra hoja. Si detecta con esta, probablemente ya detecte con todas, ¿eh? A ver, ¿ya puedo? Tantito. Ah, córtale. Córtale. Ah, no. Ahí está. Gracias. Cinco, bien. Sí, porque a ver, ponle la otra. La de esa la otra. Ay, va muy bien,
20, 290-2 go on mute, please. Diana, you guys go on mute. Yeah, if you thank you. Perfect.
You want me to unmute?
No, mute, please. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
You now have 1 hour of work time remaining. There is 1 hour of work time. You now have 30 minutes of work time remaining. You're down to 30 minutes.
I have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
For displaying the value on the robot screen, do we need to display it in binary or in base 10?
Oh, good question. It's in base 10. And
Okay.
please make sure you don't display just the answer, but the entire expression.
Yeah, okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You now have 20 minutes of work time remaining. There are 20 minutes left.
Hi.
Yes, how can I help you?
Yeah. We can add a sound just for us, just for fun, or
Oh, definitely,
we can...
yes. That's totally fine, yes.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yes.
So does one player need to start the robot and then that player needs to catch the robot, or like two different people can do it? Like one person can start the robot and the other one can catch the robot.
There's two team members. Multiple team members can participate. That's fine. You can have one or two. It's totally fine.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hey guys, we have a question.
Yes.
Okay, they're asking if the robot at the end, it has to be out of the sheet.
That is correct. It should be completely off the sheet to end the run successfully.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Another question, please.
Yes.
So they're asking, you said the robot has to be completely off the sheet, but they're asking if the wires count.
The wires do not count, just the base robot itself.
Perfect. Oh, sorry, Joe. We have question on the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Yes. Oh, yes, Elmer, could you see that chat message and take care of that? And definitely have a snack.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, I granted access.
Thank you.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Yes. Go ahead.
Are you gonna like round up or round down the time?
Round up or round down the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. We're gonna try and use a video and get it to the nearest second. So, yep, we'll see where it's gonna be difficult. We'll see how it goes. To be quite honest, I'm not too sure if we'll have the fidelity to state if it's round up or round down.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 10 minutes left.
You have 10 minutes of work time remaining.
Shannon, can you go ahead and email the competition mats to the judges? So they can print those out.
I just sent it, Joe. Thanks.
Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome.
Oh, sorry, Shannon. You said you already sent it?
I sent it just moments ago, so it might be just coming to you now.
Okay.
Just a few moments.
Okay. I guess I don't have it. Oh, now. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Well. Okay, judges, it's important that you print that that file for run 1 and run 2 competition mats. Please do not share them with the contestants. And when we place them on a table, they need to be covered so that contestants cannot view them. So we'll be placing them on a table in about 5 minutes after the robots are impounded. Again, students' robots will be impounded by placing them on the playing surface and leaving them there. So there's no official impound area. Just place it on the playing surface where you'd like to run the robot. And then once the playing field is set up, you can adjust the robot accordingly. Thank you.
You now have only 5 minutes left to work on your robots. 5 minutes. This is your 2-minute warning. You have only 2 minutes left.
Okay, contestants, at this time, you should be bringing your robot to the playing surface, discontinuing program, discontinuing testing, and have it ready to go for the competition. You have just over a minute to do so. Thank you. Judges, hopefully you are successful in printing out the competition mats. Again, it's important to not display these to the contestants. We will place them on the playing surfaces momentarily.
Okay, your time is officially over.
All right, great job. Could all the robots be placed on the playing surface at each site so we can begin to set up for the first run? Once the robot is placed, contestants walk away, and please, you can just turn your back to the judges as they set up the playing surface with the first test mat. And judges, you'll notice in the test mat you printed, the sheet we're going to start with has run 1 denoted on the lower left-hand corner underneath the axis. That is the sheet we're going to start with.
Sorry, can you repeat me, please, with which test we will start?
Yes. We're starting with the test mat that is labeled Run 1 on the lower left-hand corner by the axis.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
Excuse me, but could you wait like a little bit? We're having some issues with our printer. It shouldn't take more than a couple minutes.
No problem. Yep, just set up and yeah, we will not run until everyone's ready. That's no problem at all. But we need judges time to set up. Thank you. Once you have a question? Go ahead.
Can we set up the test 1 right now?
Run 1 right now. Please set it up and then cover it with a dark piece of paper or multiple sheets of paper so you can't see the playing field. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. People are working. Just looking. Team 3730 Pai-chan. -1 is your, it looks like you, I also want to make sure your playing field is set up and there's enough room around. Is there enough room around? You have it covered already, but there's enough room around the piece of paper for them to run? Want to make sure. It looks awfully close to the corner of the mat. I just want to make sure the paper is at least 25 centimeters from the edge. Is there enough room for them? Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, and it would be good to remove any of the test mats off the playing surfaces to avoid confusion. That would be great. Yeah. And team 3730-1, you can move it closer to the center of the mat. It doesn't need to be exactly 25 centimeters. It needs to be greater than 25 centimeters. Just so, I just want to make sure it's big enough. That's all. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's a minimum requirement. Great. And judges, as you set up the playing field on the playing surface, when you cover the paper, the playing surface, the only thing that should be displayed, or the only thing should be the starting bit, which is right above the axis system and the axis system itself. That's the only thing that should be displayed. I'll turn on my camera here in a moment to show you an example of how it should look. Oh boy, where am I looking here? Which camera am I using? Sorry, I have multiple cameras. So this is how the playing field should look when you're on the table, right there. All that should be visible is the axis system, and I'm going to do this, turn around. There we go, so it's legible. Man, I'm going the wrong way. There we go, good. Should have run one, starting bit, and everything else should be covered. All the business that's happening over here should be covered. That's what we should look like. Let me go back to, let's go back to, I'm gonna stop sharing so I can go ahead and view you all. So need to cover, yep, cover that. All right, good. That's looking good. 3730-1 looks good. Yep, I think that looks good. Speaker view, yep.
Yeah, this is 2473. Is that looks good?
Yeah, it does look good. That looks good. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, let's try and check out everyone. Looks like we're almost there. We'll do a roll call in a minute to get ready to run, and we'll get started. 3718, Leslie. I can't, is your field set up and covered? I can't tell from the video.
Can you come again?
Yeah, is your field set up? I'm having a hard time seeing through the video. Do you have your paper on the table and covered, ready to go?
Yes, the field is set up. Should I take the paper out so you can see?
Let me go. Yeah, okay, okay, that looks good now. Yep, looks good. Thank you. I couldn't see it in the non-speaker view, but now when I made you, it's good. Thank you. All right. All right, looks good. 3730-1 looking good. 2639 looks good. 2473, 2's done. 2900-2, you are all set. I think you're all set, yes? Or you, Diana, are you all set? Okay, Syed, looks like your printer problem's taken care of. All right. Okay, good. So Ken, 2638, is your playing field ready to go? Let me go.
We're ready.
Yeah. Okay. I can't see the playing field at the edge. It's like half on. Okay. Is anyone not ready? I'll make a final call. Anyone not ready to begin?
Joe,
Okay.
CJ is not on the line right now, so I want to wait a moment. I've asked him if he's having issues with Zoom, so if we could just
All
wait
right.
a moment.
Perfect timing.
I know.
Well, we'll kind of continue and wait for him to forget. So at this time, contestants can place their robots off the playing surface field, but on the playing surface, and you may align it to the starting bit to get ready to run. Okay, We're keeping the playing field covered. Okay, so students, go ahead, and when you do that, please give me a thumbs up in the Zoom window. Okay, just give me a thumbs up when you're ready to run.
I think CJ's back.
CJ's back. That's great.
Yeah, I had some troubles.
Okay, so I'll just go down the team numbers. 3004-5, Daniel, you ready to run? Just give me a thumbs up. Perfect, thank you. 3730-1, ready to run? Give me a thumbs up, please. 3730-1, okay. 3718-1, ready to run? Awesome. 2639, you ready to run? 26-39. Looks like you're ready. I assume you are. There we go. Okay, I see. Yep, you're ready. Okay, that's good. 2638, are you ready to run? Great. 2473-2, you guys ready? Awesome. 2900-2, you're ready. Yes, okay, thank you. 2897-1, are you ready? Yes, okay. And 2642, Syed, are you ready? Yes, great. And then 3728-1, Liliana, are you ready? Okay, great. Are we missing, okay, Daniel, okay, all right, good. All right, so now we are gonna go through the official procedure. Site judges, please give me a thumbs up in the Zoom and hold it to make sure we're ready from a site judge perspective. Site judges. Everyone is good. Okay, next step. Timer, are you ready?
I am ready.
Good, all right. So now at this time, I need all judges to begin recording locally. This is the video that you're going to submit. So get recording and give me a thumbs up and hold it while you're recording. Once I get a thumbs up for everyone, we'll get started. All right, everyone's good. All right, looks like good. 29, okay, we're good. All right. Now, as we start we'll say 3, 2, 1, go. We'll start and uncover the field. Here it goes. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, contestants, when the robot's off the playing field, pick it up, present it to the judge so they may video record your answer. Judges, make sure the video is clear and we can read their answer. Taking a picture of that and uploading it alongside the video is fine and helpful. Thank you. Looks like majority of the contestants were successful. There's so much happening concurrently, it's hard for me to watch all the screens. I apologize. Are we having an issue, Diana? Something wrong with the robot, or what? How can we help you there? It looks like it didn't go. Let me try that again. Oh, can you go off mute, Diana, if you're talking?
Oh, sorry. It looks like one of the wires wasn't working.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We'll give you a moment to fix that, and you can run. That's good.
Okay.
Awesome. At this time, judges, if you could upload, well, why don't we wait? We'll do a second run, then we'll do our uploads. Good. Let's give them a minute to try and sort that out. Yeah, disconnecting and reconnecting the wires is something you need to do sometimes. I think we've all been.
Yeah, Joe, can I make a statement?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just a note on uploading while we're waiting. We're using a Google Drive, so some of the non-Google addresses, even though I've sent an invitation, you still have to request access. So go ahead and click the request access, and I'll grant it as soon as I receive it. I know it's a bit confusing, but that's what.
We're ready to go. Yeah.
Okay, you can go ahead and run that locally. Just give it.
Okay.
So time is up.
Yep.
There.
Thank you. We can run that locally, and I can grade it from the video.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah. Thank you.
I
Good.
didn't want to count down because you were talking.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And make sure you get that video screen to get the actual reading. Okay, there you go. Okay, at this time, contestants, please put your robots back to a kind of nominal starting position. Judges, exchange the run 1 sheet for the run 2 sheet.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and please keep the sheet covered again until the run begins.
Sorry?
Oh, no problem. At this time now, remove the run 1 sheet and place the run 2 sheet. And
Okay.
please keep it covered for the until we're ready to run. And I appreciate contestants that are backs to the playing table. I really appreciate you showing good sportsmanship. That's great. Thank you. Normally, it's not a good thing to turn your back to someone, but we appreciate it today. Thank you. Okay, looks like we're getting pretty close. Most of the game tables are set up. Once the game table is set up or competition area is set up locally, students, contestants may come and set up their robot and align it to the starting bit. So go ahead and do that, get everyone set up, ready to run, and then we'll get the process rolling. So students, get your robot, contestants, get your robots, put them on the game playing surface and be prepared to run. We're going to run in just a moment here. Team 2639, are you ready to run? Looks like your robot is there. Okay, thank you. Team 37, okay, you're coming back to the table, 3730-1. Thank you. Okay. Okay. 2473-2. Please bring your robot. Are you ready to have them put the robot on the table? Yep. Oh, what, need 1 minute? Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, go ahead. Yes. Yes, you have a question?
We have a problem. Our practice mats are out of proportion of the actual competition mats.
Okay, I need to talk to the judge there locally, please. Can you bring the judge to the camera?
Yeah.
So did they not print out the same proportion, or what happened between the game mats and the test mats?
Yeah, I don't know if this is part of the game, but the test mat spacing is different than the actual competition mat spacing. I don't know if maybe
No, they should be identical. If you lay the test mat with all bars printed and lay the game mat over the top of it, they should align to those positions. Like they're, yeah. So that's not the intention. Did you print both actual size when you printed them?
I thought I did, but maybe I didn't.
So what I would do is make the game mat match the boy, how are we gonna do here? What we're gonna do, we probably have to run you afterwards. How's that sound? What I would do is don't participate in a second run.
Okay.
print out the game mats again and try and make them adhere to what you provided for a test mat. And once the two are aligned, we'll have to run yours individually. Is that okay? So
I realized that the same issue happened with ours. The test mat's a different size than the actual thing.
let's see, sorry, who's speaking now? I'm sorry. Oh, 2642. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So you had the same issue. So what I need the judges of that location to do is to get the test mat. The one I suggest you use is the one with all the bits true, and then print out the two game mats and make sure it adheres to what was given for test. Okay, so whatever you did to print out the test mats, you need to reproduce for the game mats. Otherwise, the students will probably not be successful. Okay.
Yeah, that's our issue because they're not lining up.
Okay. Anyone else having that? Just those two teams having that issue? Okay. So what I'll do is these two teams do not participate in this run. Use a time for the judges to get the files printed, so they may participate afterwards. We'll do a run afterwards. Okay. So let's move forward. Thank you for notifying me. That's good. We get that taken care of right now. All right, 3730-1. Are you ready now? Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. So number one, contestants, please go by your robot and give me a thumbs up and show me you're ready. Ready to run, contestants. 2897-1, please go to your robot. Yes, thank you. Give me a thumbs up at your robot that you're ready to run. Okay, good, good. All right. Thank you. Judges, give me a thumbs up that you're ready. Judges, good. All right, everyone there, thank you. Timer, are you set?
I am ready.
Okay, begin recording now, judges, and give me a thumbs up when the video is up and going. Good, good. Everyone, are we good there? Okay, here we go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure to grab the robot when it's done. Show it to the judge once the time starts. Stop, excuse me. Judges, please videotape the screens and make sure we get an accurate reading or recording of what was reported on their display screen. Good job. I think all the contestants are done running, so we can stop the timer. And that is great. Thank you very much. What we should do at this time are judges, please get the videos, submit them to the Google Drive that Elmer has sent directions to. And we can go ahead and get grading those or judging those. The two teams that had issues with the printouts, 2638 and 2642, we will ask you to hang on kind of after we wrap things up and we can run again. Okay, that's what we propose we do. At this time, I don't know, I try to remember the order of our, see 3730, is that late? Resetting the playing field. Okay, 3730, did you not have a successful run? Was something wrong? Maybe it was an old message. It's an old message. I'm sorry. It just popped up on my screen. Okay. So at this time,
I think you addressed that earlier.
Yeah, I hand it back over to Elmer for some closing comments.
Okay. At this time, we would like to take a group picture. So can everyone share their video and get close to the screen? Yeah, we're going to take a group picture and then have some closing comments.
Again, we request the two teams that had issues will stay on and we'll try and work through those. Thank you.
Okay, on three, everyone say Robofest, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Robofest. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. Robofest. Okay, thank you, everybody. At this point, I'd like to turn it over to the founder and director of Robofest, Dr. Chung.
Yeah. All right, we'll go. We go. Go again. Go again. Go again. Go again now. Go again. Go again.
Hello, everyone. I am CJ Chung, the founder of Robofest. Thank you so much for your participation today to solve the barcode scanning problems. By the way, do you know who invented the laser barcode scanners? Lawrence Tech alum, Ron Nackert, who also invented the first keyless door locks on cars. I'm sure LT Robofest students like you can create something good for everyone around the world. Now, I would like to thank Robofest staff, Terry, Pam, Shannon, Elmer, and Professor Joe. Thank you. Also, kudos to all the students, coaches, mentors, parents, and judges today. So I play the sound. See you on October 17th at the closing and award ceremony. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, just one moment, please. Just a reminder for judges to upload the files to the Google Drive as shown here. So do that, and then what we'll do is the two teams that had some field issues, we will work with them to rerun. Lastly, again, the results we were announced at the kind of World Championships closing ceremony on Saturday, October 17th, not September, October. Thank you again. Keep learning, be safe, and we'll work again with the two teams moving forward. Everyone else is free to go. Thank you.
I had a question. The second video didn't come out so good. Can I try again?
Well, so when it said didn't come out so good, is it you didn't get the screen?
The whole thing. I didn't get. Yeah, I didn't get the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to rerun locally, you just do a countdown and have the robot run and record that. That should be fine. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yes.
To the judge, will you send this the results that are supposed to do the robots?
Yeah. So no, we will judge the score sheet is just for reference for you to see how the scores will be calculated. We will judge the submitted videos and provide scores at the closing ceremonies.
So you don't need this from the judge. You just need the video, right?
Just the submission. Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Right. So so the team that had the issue video recording, you can just run over again locally. Give a 3, 2, 1 countdown to go and videotape that and submit that. The two teams that had printing issues. Let's see, I think it's 2642 and 2639. How are we doing?
We were able to fix the issue. Now it's working for us.
Okay, so, and how about 2639? Were you able to get your print correct?
Yeah, it's actually 2638 here.
Oh, 38. Oh, I'm sorry, 2638. Where are you? Oh, up there. Yes, that's the other printout issue.
Yeah,
Okay.
my bad. I printed one from my phone and one from my computer, and they came out different.
Okay. So as long as the playing field is the same kind of dimension as the test field, that's fine. What I would suggest what you do is rerun run 1 and run 2 locally with a 3, 2, 1, go. The timer really is an issue. These robots are taking far less than 2 minutes to get the job done. So we'll use the video, just be clear to hit go so we can start the timer in the video to see your time for completion, okay? So that's what I would suggest for those 2 teams.
Okay, do that right away.
All right, thank you.
So do I have it correct? We're gonna rerun run 1 and then do run 2.
Yes, exactly. For the teams that had printing issues, yes, run both runs.
Excellent.
Okay, for everyone else, be all set. I think there was another team that had issue with video recording run 2. You can just rerun that locally and submit that video.
Okay, so Joe, you have no need of the timer anymore, is that
That's
correct?
correct. Yeah, they can do that locally. It's fine. Yep.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Hi, can we leave now?
Yeah, oh, definitely, yes.
yes, they're gone.
Yes. If you're both runs were successful, you have videos, you've uploaded the videos, or you're in process of uploading, you may leave. You're free to go. Thank you so much for participating.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, bye.
Bye.
So, okay. Ooh, I'm still, okay, so yep, there's
3, 2, 1.
good job on 2642 with that run. Make sure to record that screen. You can run run 2. 2897-1. Are you all set? I think everything's okay with you. Are you able to get both videos submitted?
The wrong thing.
Is it fair to rerun? The reruns are only occurring in the places where we had a judging issue. Okay? Yes. The rerun is not because there was a issue with the robot. There was an issue with judging. The playing field and the practice fields were not produced in the similar manner. Therefore, contestants are running on proper playing fields. Again, it's a judging issue, not a robot contestant changing a program issue. So that's why we're allowing the reruns. Does that answer your question? Thank you. I apologize. Yeah, this is just the nature of the virtual reliance on field judges setting up locally. I apologize.
Didn't get the right answer. Well, I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay. It happens. Yeah, you please submit the run that you have and move forward. Yep.
Yeah, no, difficult challenge.
We have submitted both the videos. I just wanted to let you know we are the ones who had issue with the one of the run 2,
Yep.
and so we reran it and we have uploaded the video.
Thank you very much. Have a
Thank you.
wonderful day.
Wait for some time, because I need to upload all this stuff. I mean,
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, just try and take notes on everyone, and we'll go.
it's here. Oh yeah, this one.
Okay, we finished our runs.
Thank you very much. If you can go ahead and submit those, that would be wonderful.
Elmer?
Yes?
Yeah, I already submitted the videos. They're
Okay.
are 3 actually, because we had like to rerun it on the first time, and we have several pictures also. So
right.
you can find out because of the number, no?
You can upload the photos as well. That's totally fine. There's plenty of room on the Google Drive. Just upload everything you have to help us judge, and that is very well appreciated.
Yeah, and you will see because of the number of the video or of the image, like whether it's the first or the second round, right? Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Thank
So
you
we're
again.
actually done. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
The same size, it would have worked perfectly.
I don't know why
it changed.
Yeah.
So 2638, have you been able to get your print corrected and rerun?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now.
Take care.
How do I turn on the video?
All right. I think we're all set.
Audio.
I think we can close down and go. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you all in the future. Take care.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Yeah, plan to attend the award ceremony on October 17th.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.